English lessons refers to dictionary. High Court sets free man for straight shooter message. That is a honest and forthright person who could call a spade a spade. Okay. Next article that we are moving into is related to High Court upholds practice of tantri washing feet of priest. That is, Wednesday upheld the practice of tantri, that is a temple head priest washing the feet of 12 pujaris, that is a priest of Sri Purna Tresha temple, Tripunitra near Kochi. Ritual devotees are made to wash the feet of 12 Brahmins as a atonement for sin. It is not within the jurisdiction of this court to dictate or prescribe or restrain the religious practice and pujas to be performed in temple. Okay. Next article that we are moving into is related to 6 down. That is, first step to solve Assam-Meghalaya border dispute. Dispute or welcome. The best contestation remains. Chief Minister of the two states have signed an agreement to settle 6 of the 12 contested spots on 884 kilometer border they share. Let us see in detail. Assam Meghalaya signed an agreement to resolve part of their 5-decade-old interstate border dispute. It brought closure in 6 out of 12 disputed sectors, which comprises nearly 70% of their total 885 kilometer boundary. Further, for delineation and demarcation, a survey will be conducted by the Survey of India with both the states' involvement put up in Parliament for approval. In 2021, both states had adopted a give-and-take policy to start the process of resolving the border boundary disputes by constituting a 3-regional committee based on 5 mutually agreed principles, that is historical perspective, ethnicity of the local population, contiguity with boundary, and people's will and administrative convenience. Assam-Meghalaya border dispute is attributed to different readings of demarcation of the boundary from the agreement inked at the time of creation of Meghalaya as a separate state from Assam in 1972. Besides Meghalaya, there are border disputes in other states largely carved out from Assam, that is Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh and Mizoram. Nagaland carved out in 1963, Arunachal Pradesh carved out in 1987, Mizoram in 1987. Tripura and Manipur, erstwhile princely states not annexed to Assam province by the British, don't have border issue with it. Okay. Next article is Moscow reality check. That is Indian media, especially opera writers, are surprisingly quiet on the planned visit of Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Ukraine is not only issue on the agenda, apparently it includes India's defense purchase as well as revitalizing the rupee ruble account to discuss arms purchase from the country, while with bombs civilian and infrastructure in another countries surely an violation of even the low bottom line our leadership seems to have said. Russian troops have halted their advance on Kiev and Chernihiv, and the defense ministry has announced that it will radically reduce the military activities around those two cities as confidence building measure. However, these are only preliminary breakthroughs, though Ukraine had given up its nuclear arsenal in terms of security guarantee in 1995. This time Ukraine wants legally binding guarantee under Vienna Treaty and not for guarantors to include NATO members. Quite whispers have been doing the rounds that India can play the role of mediator. Urging a temporary ceasefire will certainly serve the immediate purpose of evacuation. To delicately convey to Lavrov, along with the clear, if equally delicate message that India cannot negotiate defense purchases until the Putin ends his war. If so, Putin could accept the President Volodymyr Zelensky offers to relinquish the aim of joining NATO, agree to Ukrainian neutrality and negotiate a resolution to the annexation of Crimea over 15-year period. Okay. But it could equally be well argued that making arms purchase conditional on ending the war might add pressure without prejudicing the army's need. After all, Russia is not doing us any favor by selling us arms. His administration has delayed deliveries, ratcheted up prices, and excluded India from areas of key security concerns such as Afghanistan under Taliban and access to Central Asia. It has chosen China over India on every issue. China will not pursue its slicing along our borders for a while. Continued dependence on Russia weaponry or strengthening security partners through the Quad and perhaps Europe. Can we possibly believe that our Quad partners or Europe will be open to our needs as they might be? If we buy from Russia, they violate every rules of international law and not mention our own principles. Okay, the next article is resolving stress. In 2018, the collapse of IL and FS has triggered a panic in financial market with liquidity drying up. NBFC in particular came under the financial stress. Subsequently, the government constituted a new board with Uday Kotak appointed a non-executive chairman to manage the affairs of the very good infrastructure behemoth. For one, the process has been extremely time-consuming, while some of it could be attributed to pandemic. Such delays in the resolution process at times due to errant promoters trying to hold on to the firm by exploiting legal loopholes. In March 2021, it took an average of 465 days from the date of insolvency commencement to the approval of the resolution plan, while at the end of the December 2021, 73% ongoing cases had been exceeded 270 per day. Though this represents an improvement over the timelines observed under the earlier framework, the process must be shifted. The longer the delay in resolving the stressed entity, greater is the value erosion. Then there is also a issue of adherence to contracts. As a Kotak has pointed out, sovereign government, particularly state government, need to be respect the contracts. Okay, continuation in the next video. Let us see that. If you like the video, please do share, comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.